Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Something More Than This by Barbie Bohrman, performed by Meredith Starkman. To anyone who finds true love and a best friend all rolled into one, consider yourself one of the lucky ones. And to Brian Ferry for writing such a beautiful song, which has stayed with me all these years later. XO, B. Prologue. At 13, a very close friendship blossomed into love, although unrequited. It seems impossible to be in love at that age. That the mind of a 13-year-old could not come close to comprehending the intense, almost blinding emotions that arrest your heart and stutter your breathing until somehow rational thought is nothing but a temporary reprieve from the constant buzzing in your head. But for me, it was true. And it was also true that he would go on to break my heart into a million pieces a few years later. I can look back now and cherish the friendship we had, but the nagging question remains, what if? Years later, I would be faced with the same question, but this time the tables would be turned and the blurred lines of friendship would make it impossible to see what was right in front of me all along. Chapter 1. There. That's what was missing. Now it's perfect. I read over the article for what seems like the millionth time before emailing it to my editor with 6 minutes to spare. Phew. That one was close. Not that I haven't grazed a deadline before. Sometimes I've come within a minute or two, which always gets me a stern talking to or a look that's supposed to terrify me into submission by said editor. But coming from Dylan Sterling, editor-in-chief of the Florida Observer and my boss, the lectures and looks don't terrify me at all. That's probably because Dylan couldn't scare me even if he was dressed as the Grim Reaper, hiding in one of the closets in my apartment, waiting to jump out at me. That megawatt smile of his will always give him away. We've known each other since we met at our college newspaper. After he had skimmed through a handful of my clippings from my high school newspaper by way of an interview, he immediately said to me, "Katy, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship." And it definitely has been. He was a senior and took this newbie freshman under his experienced wing and became my mentor. Dylan taught me all I needed to know to survive this business and then some. And when I was fresh out of college, he took a gamble on me yet again and gave me my very first job as a journalist at my hometown newspaper. It's a
Sample complete. Ready to continue?